Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Focus ST walk around video. But before we get started, like always, if you are enjoying our content and would like to see some more of it in the future, then can I recommend clicking on that subscribe button, and that way you're in tune with all of our latest content. So this vehicle here is a rather beautiful Ford Focus ST in Agate Black, featuring the 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine, producing 280 PS of power, transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. This vehicle will get you 0 to 60 in just 5.5 seconds, has a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and produces 420 Newton meters of torque. We are registered on a 23 registration, meaning we have Ford warranty all the way till May 2026. And we've done just 8,500 miles. But like always, I'll get the exact number once we're on the dashboard in a moment. So in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to walk you around corner to corner, door for door, showing you everything this beautiful ST has to offer. Like always, the first port of call is the near side front bumper, and here is the remote central locking key. Beautiful. Clicking the unlock button is going to wake up the daytime running lamps, so they give other road users the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition. Yes, they are flashing in your video, but that is simply because the frequency of which my camera records at. But I assure you, in real life, they are a solid pattern. Inside there are some beautiful adaptive headlights with built-in front fog lights as well. Moving ourselves down, we have front parking sensors which trail themselves all the way around that front lip of the bumper. In the middle there we have this wonderful honeycomb style grille which is finished in magnetic grey. Just underneath the number plate is a front facing radar. This is responsible for a lot of the driver assistance pack, such as pre-collision assist. I shall cover the driver assistance pack once we're inside the vehicle. Moving ourselves around, we eventually come to these beautiful 19-inch 19-inch alloy wheels. As you can see, they're finished in the same magnetic grey as the trims. It really does aid to that two-way colour aesthetic. Part of this vehicle is fitted the Pirelli P0 tyres, which is part of the performance pack. Not only do you get the Pirelli P0 tyres, you also get the 363mm Brembo discs as well. So this will set off like a okay, I shouldn't say that, I shouldn't swear. Anyway, this will go like the clappers, and it's going to stop you in no time at all. Whilst we're on the tune of Pirelli P0s, I thought I'd show you down the cross section like so. Drawing your attention north back up to the windscreen, that there is a light sensor responsible for the automated lights, so as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. At the top there, at the top of the windscreen, are 3 sensors. First one being a light sensor for automated headlights. The longer one you can probably see in the middle there is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. This can be used in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter, meaning if your speed limiter is set and you go past a differing speed sign, your limiter will change automatically. And the third and final one there is a rain sensor, the rain sensing wipers. Following the roof north, we have a panoramic glass opening roof that lets an abundance of light and fresh air flooding the inside of the cabin, making it a very pleasant place to be. We have some beautiful trees here at Perkins, but they're kind of shedding a bit of pollen, so I've actually left the blind across because I can then just hoover the blind. You might see little bits of dust around the vehicle as well, little bits of pollen. That is for why. Yes, so there we go. So you've got a wonderful panoramic glass opening roof. There's a little feature as well I was going to show you. This vehicle has fitted the global open and global lock. So when you come up to the vehicle on a red hot sunny day, you want to let a bit of air in before you get there. Click the lock button once, then hold it down. And that will drop all the windows and open the pan roof. And if you're walking away from the vehicle, the opposite applies. Click the lock button once, hold it down, and it all shuts up once more, including the pan roof. What a nice little feature that is. I'm just going to bring you down to the body of the vehicle, because on the door handle there we have the 5 lines for the keyless entry. Simply clicking or touching behind the door handle will unlock the vehicle, and touching on those 4 lines once again will then lock the vehicle. I'll just unlock it once more. We do have power folding and heated door mirrors there. And in the corner is these blind spot assist monitors, meaning this will illuminate orange if someone's in your blind spot either on the near or the off side of your vehicle. Very handy for them lunatics diving down the inside of you on the motorway. Progressing round the body of the vehicle now, rear privacy glass, and doesn't that just look beautiful, black on black at the rear here. Thing to look out for is the keyless entry expiring after about 20-30 seconds. This is a little safety system, so as you don't open the door, it will lock itself again. Worth noting as well, we do have roof bars, so if you do require a roof box, it's easily achievable. I'd be careful about the pan roof. Sliding ourselves down, we're just going to make our way down the offside of the body there, hopefully displaying how beautiful all those body panels are. Like so. Not forgetting to give you a good look at the offside rear. As you can see, another Pirelli P0 tyre. Beautiful. I love the magnetic grey and the black together. It's a very nice combination. Moving ourselves around the rear of this vehicle now, we have some beautiful rear parking sensors, complemented just beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. You wait till you see that on the sync module in a minute. It looks amazing. So now to the near side of the body, we're going to give it the exact same treatment. So starting off nice and high, gently rock that camera side to side, displaying how beautiful those body panels are. Like so. Now to the near side, rear wheel, beautiful. And following it all the way down to the near side, front wheel, giving you a good look at that. Those red calipers as well, I must say. Wow, very nice. Okay, so let's have a look inside. So that's the exterior taken care of. Double click on the boot button on the remote central locking key, and that opens up the gigantic boot space in this Ford Focus ST estate. Whether you're carrying prams, wheelchairs, fishing equipment, sports bags, goalposts, because we do have the ski hatch, we can extend the length. It's a gigantic boot, big enough for, well, everything really. I reckon you're going to get a baby lion in there, no problem whatsoever. Very clever boot system as well. You can lift this section up here, pull this little rubber section back, and this is where you can store your muddy willies or damp umbrellas or anything else for that matter. Doesn't stop there though, because you pull that once more and fold that all the way back like so. We're just going to pop that up there for a second, out of our way, because underneath this little liner here is a space saver spare wheel with the Bang & Olufsen sub in the middle and the amp just hidden away down there. So if you're into your music, you've got a fantastic sound system on board, or if you're into getting punches, you have a fantastic spare wheel, and all relevant tools, jacks are supplied underneath there as well. Very clever design. Doesn't stop there, we have a 12-volt socket to the left hand side, and these lovely little shopping handles there, so your shopping's not going to roll around everywhere. We've also got these little levers that fold down the seats. If I didn't have the seatbelt caught, that would have fell flat like so. I shall show you that in a second. Close the boot once more, we have the button on the right hand side of the boot seal. Progressing now into the rear of the vehicle. So just going to show the door card. So hard wearing plastic, leading in synthetic leather, leading into window controls. Spinning the camera around for the first time to show you some rear seats. Got a beautiful half leather, half suede interior, all defined by this gorgeous red stitching all the way down. If you do carry those smaller humans of this world, this is still a family car after all. We do have ISO fixing on the offside and the near side rear seats. Down on the floor there we have the fitted Focus ST mats with the red stitching, and at the bottom there are two USB charging ports. There's going to be no arguments about charging iPads, switches, tablets or whatever you might be charging. So another little thing I'd like to show you is we have the parking pack on this vehicle, which obviously this is a self-parking vehicle, and that's very intelligent, but we also have these lovely little rubber liners which wrap around every door. So as you open the door, it wraps around, hopefully protecting yours or somebody else's property. I'm a big fan of that. Simple bit of engineering, but it's awfully effective. Right, so on to the driver's door card now. So we have interior locking followed by electric mirror adjustment, folding mirrors and rear window locking, and all four window controls, leading into a soft touch armrest and leather door card. Now we can show you these beautiful Ford Performance bucket seats. So again, you've got the lovely leather leading into suede, Ford Performance on your neck area there, embroidered into the seat, coming down like so. Very good condition leather, We have the AGR technology there, so some sort of spine technology, keeping you nice and comfortable. We have electric seats, so count with me. 1 and 2 is your forward and backwards. Your 3 and your 4 is your height adjustment. Your 5 and your 6 is your rear tilt. Your 7 and your 8 is your lumbar support. We also do have around the front here this little ratchet to higher the front end of the seat, or lower it once more, and also these wonderful little leg extensions. Those can be very comfortable on those longer journeys. Right. Oh, little feature: if your door is open and you accidentally click the lock button, it will sound the alarm telling you you've done so. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me. Okay, now inside this beautiful vehicle, to complement the keyless entry, we have a power start stop button. One click of the button with your foot on the clutch, that will engage the engine. So now we are here. So this is a, let me just turn the aircon down a bit, otherwise you might not hear me. Wonderful. So sorry about that. Just thought I'd be concerned about the sound quality for a second. Okay, so this is a digital driver display, and the first thing is the mileage, which is 8,452.4 to be exact. So when you start the engine, it defaults into this lovely dark blue screen, which is normal drive mode. So to the left hand side of it is a coolant temperature sensor. We have a digital speedo in the middle, followed by performance gauges, and I'll flick through the menus in a second, show you what else is on offer. We have mileage, ambient air temperature, and distance to empty, followed by a bar graph on the right hand side, and the RPM or tachometer on the right hand side. Now we have an OK arrow up and down on the right hand side of the steering wheel, which I'll show you in a second. We have different performance gauges. We have the live tyre pressures there. We have fuel economy. We have different chip computers. But if we expand that menu, we can go into select screens. You can select up to 7 screens at one time. We'd like to see auto stop start, your average speed, seat belts, eco, behaviour, launch control, oh yes please, performance pack, and performance details. So whichever you like seeing, whether you like the nerdy bits or the chip computers, for example, you can customise what you're looking at. I like performance details. So we've got oil temperature, we've got oil pressure, we've got turbo pressure, and we've also got coolant temperature as well. So big fan of that. So the party pieces are plenty on these digital driver displays, because we have the sport button on the steering wheel. So click of a button, it changes to this beautiful grey red accent screen, giving you a sportier intent. And we do have selectable drive modes, which I shall come back to in a second. It's going to go up before we go back, and that there is a heads-up display. Again, it's going to be flickering in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records that, but I've figured if I go to 2x zoom and lower the brightness, at least you can see what I'm talking about. So we do have the digital speedometer and the traffic speed sign just to the right hand side of it. When we engage the adaptive cruise control, I admit that doesn't look great. Let's lighten that up again. There we go. You can see the set speed in the middle there, and as I adjust the distance, you see the bars above the speed. This is adjustable, so if you are very tall, you can have the optics lower, or if you're very small, you can have the optics higher. So it customises to your height. Furthermore, we mentioned this in the rear of the vehicle, we do have the B&O sound system. That includes B&O speakers throughout the vehicle. Really is a lovely sound system. So I'm going to slide the chair backwards quickly, just so you can see what I'm talking about and not just my gangly long knees. Right hand side of the steering wheel, we have the return, OK up and down menu button, then followed by the sport button and selectable drive mode button to the right hand side. On the bottom of that, we have a voice command button, a pickup, decline and previous and next song function. Moving across to the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all the buttons for the adaptive cruise control. So top left is the distance to the vehicle in front, followed by your cancel, set speed plus and minus in the middle. We have standby top right and speed limiter bottom right, followed by volume minus, volume plus, and also a mute button. Progressing now into the central part of this vehicle, we have a wonderful electronic handbrake, pull up to apply, push down to cancel, although when you do put it in gear and set off, that will self-cancel, but you will have to self-apply it once more. This there is auto hold, a bit like a temporary handbrake if you like. Underneath this cover here are some wonderfully designed customizable cup holders. So whether it's a big cup, little cup, 2 cups, 1 cup, or can, little can, McDonald's cup, you name it, and close it once you're done. Now, a manual fanatic myself. I do like the autos, they drive beautifully, but there's nothing better than a manual. A fantastic sensation going through the gearbox, very positive. It flicks into gear just lovely. As you can see, it's a very short travel as well. It's almost like a bolt action. Bosh. So yeah, if you like driving, a manual, fantastic gearbox. Down in that cubby hole there is a wireless charging pad, followed by USB-C, USB-A and a 12-volt socket. Now, gone are the heating, ventilation and air conditioning buttons, replaced with a volume rocker with traction control off, max D mist, automated stop start, and the P for parking, followed by the very ST power start stop button. So the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls are now all on this wonderful Sync 4 module, and I'm going to show you where. Clicking on this button in the middle will open up this menu. There you can dictate where the air is coming from, with max air conditioning, max demist and dual zone air conditioning to the right hand side. After a while that then just disappears. I didn't get it. Ready? Disappears. Lovely. Almost. One day I'll get it right. Heated seats, which are three-way adjustable, found either end. This is a dual climate system, so both sides of the cabin can be adjusted to individual temperatures. So if you do have a very cold passenger, you can keep them nice and warm whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. Next up is air conditioning, rear demist. We have the electronically heated windscreen, automatic function, fan speed, and this is where you can turn on the heated steering wheel. Now, if you've never seen Sync before, Sync 4A, I'm going to give you a quick tour around it. Fantastic software to use. First up, navigation, found on the right hand side. It works almost like a phone, so you pinch the zoom, you can throw it around. It's very responsive, no lag whatsoever. So if I give you a quick example, you need to just recenter the screen, click where to, and if you'd like to come to Perkins to look at this beautiful Focus, you need Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. As you can see, it's so responsive under the finger. And there we are, it programs your route straight here to Perkins in no time at all. So it's a fantastic navigation system, but we do have other features as well. We have audio in the middle, and if I just go into there, turn it on quickly, we have the various sources such as your FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. And then if we click home once more, connect phone, this is your phone connectivity. Daniel's iPhone, that is me. Hello, I've just taken some beautiful photographs of the Apple CarPlay, so if you don't know what that looks like, refer to the photos. If we then go back out of there and go to settings, top right, we have all of your conventional settings, B&O sound, hotspot, all of your goodies such as your software updates over the air as well, connectivity. Some fantastic settings. We're not going to stop there because we've got lots to cover. Features, selectable drive modes. That includes your slippery, normal, sport and racetrack. So there definitely is a drive mode for every situation. Next up is the driver assistance pack. I said about this earlier, which includes the adaptive cruise control. We have a manual speed limiter or intelligent, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera, blind spot information, wrong way alert, cross traffic alert, driver alert and hill start assist. Owner's manual. This is fantastic. This is an interactive driver's manual, meaning you can do away with the book. No more looking through the pages for the information you need. Just simply type it in and it will come up. You can even bookmark what you're looking at as well. So I think this is a fantastic feature. Obviously helps the environment as well because you're not wasting paper, but there we have an interactive manual. Okay, click home. I'm going to take you down to apps. This is where you can see the widgets for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So whichever software you operate, plug your phone in using a USB cable and it shall mirror your phone onto this screen here. But we do also have wireless CarPlay. So if you are fortunate enough to have a new iPhone that supports wireless charging, you'll also get wireless CarPlay. So simply get in, pop your phone down in the little cubby hole and it shall mirror your phone onto the screen via, well, it works via Bluetooth really. But yeah, so a fantastic CarPlay system. I'm sure you all know what CarPlay does and how it all works by now. But it's a fantastic system to keep your hands off your phone while you're driving. There's apps on your phone that are compatible on this screen, such as Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze is the popular one at the moment. So if you don't like the Ford now for whatever reason, you've got 3 or 4 or 5 different other bits of software you could take advantage of. My favourite feature is the voice command. So if you've got an iPhone, it's Siri. Click the voice command button on the right hand side of the steering wheel and that will activate Siri. From there you can ask it to do a whole range of tasks, whether it's set navigation, call home, text your mum or anything you like, all hands free. I'm going to pop you into reverse quickly to show this beautiful high definition reversing camera. It also comes with a park pilot, so as you move the wheel, the lines shall move, also helping you into those tighter spaces. Proximity sensors for the front and rear parking sensors are found to the right hand side. This gives you an intermittent beep that increases in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Put back into neutral and that then disappears. Before I go, I just wanted to show you this button here, which is the P for parking, and this will wake up either navigate to parking or parking assistance. So this will give you a parallel park in, a perpendicular or bay park out, and also a parallel park out as well. So you can use the indicators to dictate which side of the road you wish to park on, and it uses the front and rear parking sensors to build an image inside the body control module, and once it knows it can get in there, follow the instructions on the screen, and the steering wheel will do the rest of the magic. Awfully clever. So that is about it for me today. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did need any other information about this vehicle or any other vehicle here at Perkins Garages, pick up the phone 01376 550 899. Like the video, leave a nice comment and subscribe, and I shall see you again soon. Goodbye for now.